How's it going, Connor? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Right on. Yeah, I'm just trying something different here. I've never done a live, but we'll give her a go. This is going to be something that we're going to be probably doing a little bit more of as time goes on. How's everybody's weekend going? Hey, how's it going, Algoma farming? Yeah, it's going good for me. Been busy, but good. How did I get so many subs? Well, I don't feel like I've got very many subs at all. I wish I had a few more, but how'd you guys make out this fall, Algoma farming, out on the fields? I was watching some of your corn harvesting videos, and that seemed like it was pretty wet your way. Yeah, thanks, Connor Rose. It's you're right. 805 is pretty good, um, but I've been doing this a few years. I mean, I started back in 2011, but back then it was just pretty much myself just putting up the odd trapping video up on YouTube, which I didn't even really know a whole lot about, and there wasn't really any editing involved. But I threw up a few videos just to see what it was about, and went a few years without posting really anything, and then just in the last year, I'd say me and my wife have put a little more effort into it, and of course, once you put a little effort into something, you seem to get a little more out of it. So, but yeah, it was. I'll go with farming. Yeah, it was pretty wet our way this fall too. A lot of guys were having a hard time getting crops off. Um, I hauled corn silage there for a local dairy guy, and there was definitely quite a few wet holes that we had to try and get around. But the yield wasn't that great, um, but it wasn't horrible. So, are you guys growing most of that crop for yourself, or are you guys shipping that down south? Sorry if it's not real exciting there tonight, guys. I didn't really come on here with too much of a plan. I was just trying to see how this all worked and if you guys would be able to hear me and see me and everything. I didn't really come on here with much of a topic or anything like that. Just wanted to see how many people would stop by and yeah, how it works. So, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Do you guys have any of your own animals, any beef, or do you guys ship everything out? Oh, thanks, Connor. Much appreciated. Yeah, they're calling for a bit of a snowstorm there. Well, they were calling for it to come through starting this morning, but where I am, we never got anything yet. The wind picked up a little bit later this afternoon, but uh, no snow or anything like that. It's about -12 out there right now. The snow's supposed to start tonight, sometime around 10. They were calling for, I think, like 8 to 10 inches or something for us, but then we ended up getting downplayed, and I think storm's supposed to be over by morning, so we'll be lucky probably if we end up with 1 to 3 inches by morning, I think, which is fine by me. We've had a pretty easy winter, and after last winter, that's all right. So it's definitely made for an interesting trapping season this year so far. Um, we've had quite a bit of freezing rain and warm weather, a lot of pluses and barely freezing at night. So, which for where I am, that's not very common really. It's should be -20 to -30 at night, and we're not seeing that. So, okay, so yeah, yeah. Some of the guys that you work with have cattle. Yeah, my my buddy there that lives just down the road from me, he does quite a bit of work over there at that feedlot um, with the excavator. He's got his own little uh, company, so he usually hauls his excavator over there and does a fair amount of work for them. He's been pretty steady working for them. So who all in the chat there that's watching? How many of you guys doing any trapping? I'm actually kind of shocked there. I got 7 people watching. I'm a little bit surprised. I thought maybe if one person got on, that'd be tickety boo. So that's pretty good. I was out feeding the cows there yesterday, and um, I still can't believe how thawed out the ground is. Even where I've been going, you'd think the frost would be a little bit into the ground, but still picking up mud. Yeah, I do. I do know John. I actually we bought a cow off of him there a couple of years ago. Um, we bought a Holstein heifer off of him, and then just for a family milk cow. But after raising it from, I don't know, it was probably about 6 months old, we raised it up to about a year and a half, almost two, and it was running with our Charolais bull for quite a while, and had it preg checked, and turned out that it wasn't pregnant. Not only was it not pregnant, but it, it didn't even have the makings inside to be able to produce calves. So that was not that it was anything to do with John, but anyway, yeah. So that was a bit of a waste. We ended up eating her, but I definitely do know John. And if I'm not mistaken, I think last winter with all that snow, I think he ended up losing one of his barns, if I heard correctly. So Connor, I don't know, are you still with us here? If you are, I was just wondering. I don't want to sound rude, but I don't recognize your name. Um, I'm just wondering how you came about seeing this. Yeah, he did, eh? Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. I never heard an update on his barn or his situation there as to what all happened, but there was a barn near us here that went down also. It was a good thing that they had just finished building the new dairy barn, and so I think there was only 6 heifers in the barn that went down, and they were able to get 4 or 5 of them out. I know they had to. I think they had to shoot one of them, but yeah, they were lucky too. Well, last year was such a bad year there for how much snow we got and cold weather. Just a hard winter, and kind of surprised that more stuff didn't get wrecked. But oh, it was the wind that took it down. Okay, yeah. Wow, he still hasn't got her cleaned up yet. Hmm. So is it just there's such a mess there? It's kind of hard to get that cleaned up because I know the one barn that went down here next to us, they finally got it cleaned up there this fall. Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Probably let it go there for another minute just in case anybody else has questions or anything. But I think it worked out pretty good for the first live. So hope to be doing this fairly soon. Maybe get Jess on board there, and oh heck yeah! All right, you two, I'll go my farming. We'll chat with you later.